loves, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all the love and comment that you showed in the previous video. If you are new here, welcome to Lushbeauty channel. Thank you very much for staying here, and kindly subscribe, like, comment. In this video, I'll be showing you guys how I achieve my bridal looks, and I already have my model sitting. Her name is Aminat. She's so gorgeous, and I have the hairstylist styling her hair too. I'll put her description, her link, her Instagram link in the description box below. Her name is Juvias. So if you think you want to know more about this and you think you like it, then this video is definitely for you. So kindly like and subscribe and comment in the comment section below what you think about the look. Thank you very much. Then let's just get right into the makeup. So I'm going to start by using a foundation on her face. Her face is already well prepped, so I'm using my MAC foundation in NC42 on her face, and I'm just going to put it on my mixing plate and apply it with my application brush. That's from AOA Cosmetics. So I'm using their foundation brush, and I'm just dropping the foundation on her skin. I'm making sure that it's covering everywhere. I don't want to have patches at all, so I'm just trying to put the foundation on her face very, very well. This is what I'm practically doing here. After applying my foundation all around the face, I go in with my beauty blender, and the one I'm using right now is from Cosmetics. Guys, if you're in Nigeria and you want a blender that will work very well for you, that will give you this seamless finish, that is soft, that won't be harsh on your skin, that will be easy to maintain, trust me, is your thing. You should try Cosmetics beauty blender out. They are so soft. They are so soft. So I'm just going to go into the skin now, and I'm just locking the foundation into her skin. And this way, you can if you do this, you remove excess foundation from her skin as well as you are trying to lock down the foundation on her skin. So that's what I'm practically doing here. I am locking, and I'm not dragging the foundation. I'm not dragging the beauty blender. I'm just tapping. I'm tapping and locking. They call it locking. So I'm locking it to the skin. So the next thing I'm going to do after locking the foundation into my skin very well is to contour, and I'm going to be using my black opal stick foundation to contour, and I'm going to use my Real Technique brush to put it on the face. That's what I'm practically doing. I'm just going in a circular motion to apply it on her face. I like to contour before highlighting. Yeah, I do. After contouring the face, I go ahead to contour the nose. I'm going to use my smaller contour brush. I'm going to pick a little from my black opal stick foundation, and I'm going to define the nose. This is what I'm practically doing now. I'm trying to define the nose. Not that the nose is not well defined before, but makeup is just to enhance the beauty, not to give it a new look entirely. Just to enhance the beauty that you have naturally. So I'm just going to go ahead and carve out the nose very well, define the nose very well. So I'm going to go ahead and blend out the contoured part of the nose. I'm going to use a clean part of my beauty blender to do that. I'm just dabbing it on it. I'm not dragging at all, just dabbing it on the nose to blend it out, so I won't be having harsh lines at all. So after contouring, the next is highlighting. So I'm just going to use my Juvias Place concealer. I forgot the shade, so I'm just going to put it on the description box when I'm below. So I'm going to put the concealer on at T-zones. That's what I'm practically doing. I'm not putting a lot because it's a very creamy concealer, and little goes a very long way. So I'm just going to go a little. You can see what I'm trying to do there. I'm highlighting everywhere that needs to be highlighted, under her eyes, her forehead, her chin, her nose. So I'm using my beauty blender now to blend it out. That's what I'm practically doing. I'm using a very clean part of my beauty blender to blend the highlighter very well, the concealer very well. So you have to be very, very careful so you won't be harsh lines anywhere, and you don't want it to move around, you don't want it to be everywhere, so you have to be as careful as you can. Next thing is to set and bake the face, and I'm going to be using my Sacha setting powder to do that. It's very, very nice as well. So what I'm just going to take is my beauty blender, the one I use for the blending. I'm going to pick my setting powder and I'm going to be applying it. I'm not going to be applying a lot at first. I'll apply a little at first. That's what I'm practically doing here. You can see that it's not that much. It's not as much as when you want to bake the face. So I'm just going to go around the places that I highlighted with my concealer. That's what I'm going to do first. So I've done the under eyes, I've done the chin, I haven't done the nose, so it means the nose now. So after doing that, I'm going to be doing a reverse contour on her face. That will make my contour come out very well. So I'm just going to put the setting powder below the parts that I applied my contour to give it a defined look. So you know that I contour that side without using a lot of contour products. Then I go back in with the same setting powder but in a larger quantity now. This is what they call baking. This is what I'm practically doing here. This is not really important, but if you want to do it, fine. If you don't want to, it's all good. So after doing that, the next thing I'm going to do is to be applying a darker shade of powder to give her face shadow, to add warmth to her face. And I'm going to be using my Milani powder in the shade, I think warm, either warm, okay, I think I used warm for, I think I used deep for her ear. I'm using it to add warmth to her face all around the part that I contoured. This practically acts as my powder contour. That is what I'm basically doing. I'm actually contouring the face, but I'm using the powder, a normal powder right now. So I'm just going to go all around the part that I used cream contour on to just lock the contouring in very well. So after doing that, I'm now going to contour her nose very well with my powder contour. If I didn't do my cream contour at first, it's possible that I don't get to do this very fast the way I'm doing it now. I will have to start from the beginning, start creating the line and blending and all that. But because I've done that one before, I don't really need to do that again. So I'm still using the same powder, the same shade, Milani in shade Deep, but I'm using a different brush. Now I'm using a smaller contour brush to define the nose very well, and I'll be going in with my bigger contour brush, the one I use for the face, to blend it out, so I won't be seeing any harsh lines at all. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to blend it all together. So I'm going in with a powder now, and I'm going to be using my MAC mineralized skin finish in her exact shade to powder her whole face, and I'm going to be applying it with my brush, my powder brush that I got from Nuban. So I'm just blending it all around. I'm applying and blending together. This is what I'm doing now. Applying it all over her face, and I'm avoiding the part that I highlighted. So that's what I'm doing. Having done with her skin work, I'll start defining her brows now, and I'm going to be drawing her brows using my mabrook pencil. So I'm going in her brows now. I've already carved her brows very well, so I'm drawing a straight line to join her brows together. I'm not adding pencil at all. I'm just following her natural brow line. And guys, she already has a full brow, so I'm just going to define a natural brows. I won't need to add any extra pencil at all to her brows, and I am not going in very thick. I'm just going lightly because I'm naturally a light-handed person, so I don't know how to draw a thick brows. So after I'm done defining it, I'm just going to fill the brows up with my pencil. I'm just going to fill the part that she does not have enough brows to make it look natural. So this is what I'm practically doing. I'm creating strokes in the brows. So after doing that, I'm going to take my spoolie and brush out the hairs so that it will be placed very, very well. So after brushing the brows in place, the next thing I'm going to do is to apply brow gel, and I'm using my Blot brow gel in the light shade. I'm just going to bring out the spoolie from the blot rather, and take my normal spoolie and just go all around it. I don't like using the spoolie that came with the blot because it's kind of big for me. I want something smaller and more defined. So I just picked with my own spoolie to the brows. So that's what I'm doing there. So after drawing the brows, the next thing I do is to conceal the brows, and I'm going to be concealing using my Juvias Place concealer and a brow defining brush or a flat brush. So I'm just going to use the brush to pick the concealer and deposit it on her brows, and I'm going to be starting with the brow bone. So I'm going to be very careful with it so I won't have to spoil the brows before even finishing the brows. So this is what I'm practically doing there. You can use any other concealer of your own choice. You can use your LA Pro concealer, you can use your Nuban Beauty, you can use your Colourpop concealer, anyone that tickles your fancies. You can use any of those concealer for this aspect. So after that, I'm going to be using my blending brush to blend out the concealer to avoid, and the reason I'm blending out is to make sure that the concealer is well circulated and blended well, and there won't be any harsh line at all when I'm using the eyeshadow. That is why I blend very well. So then the next thing to do is to work on the eyeshadow, and I'm going to be priming the eyes first using my shadow primer from NYX, their Jumbo Milk pencil. That's what I'm practically using on her brows. Now I'm applying it with a brush from Zoeva. I've had the brush for probably 2-3 years now. So I'm just applying it on the eyelids, and I'm blending it out very well so that my shadow will not be having harsh lines. They will blend out very, very well as well. Then I apply eyeshadow, and I'm going to be using my Juvias Place eyeshadow in Zulu. And I'm going to be using the yellow shades as my transition color. Then I'm going to be applying it with a a brush, a blending brush, and I'm just dropping it on the eyelid in a circular motion, so it should be able to blend very well my concealer and primer. So after taking that color, I'm going to be taking another brush and picking a darker shade, which is my main color. I'm going to be dropping it on the eyelid, and I'm going in a circular motion to apply and blend at the same time. So next up, I'm going to be using my NYX Jumbo pencil to line our waterline. I want that white waterline, so I'm just going to use the same Jumbo pencil that I used for the primer as my liner for the under eye. So that's what I just did on the waterline now. So mistakenly, the camera didn't capture the parts where I was lining the under eyes, but I used a yellow and orange color to smudge our under eyes. So next thing I'm doing is to use my powder, Milani Medium, under her eyes. This will to dust off my baked powder and to make her under eyes lighter. No, we highlighted the place with concealer already before, so I'm just using my powder to make it pop more. So next, I am applying blush on her cheeks using my contour brush and a blush from Classic on her cheek. I'm using the orangey pink shade that is there on her cheek. I'm telling her to smile so it should come out very well and it should be blended easily and seamlessly on her cheek. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to apply mascara under her eyes, and I'm using my Zaron mascara. Like I told you in my previous video, Zaron mascara is like the best mascara that I have used so far, and I'm sticking with it for a long time. I am not changing my mascara for a long time. If you've not seen my previous video, please kindly do well by going back there and checking it. It's about myself, about my journey in makeup and all. Thank you for checking it. So after doing that, I'm going to set her face with my MAC setting spray So that is what I'm doing now. Oh, and I applied lashes to off camera. My camera did not capture that one too. So I used my lashes from Wink Lashes, I guess. I'm not sure the lashes I used, but I'll put the lashes in my description box as well. So after setting my face, I'm going to be using my bronzer on her lips. So I'm just going to do that now. I'm using it to define her lips very well. So guys, the next step is to apply lipstick on our lips. So I'm using my brush from Real Technique, my lip brush from Real Technique, and my Milani lip stain in a brown shade. Guys, I'm very bad with shades of my products, but I'll put all of them in my description box below. So I'm just using it to define the lips, the brown shade to define the lips. This brown gives this natural, not natural, but this brown natural lip color. I don't know how I want to explain it, but it's very bomb, guys. It's very nice. And check out our hairstylist, our baddest hairstylist in the background. She's doing her thing, and it's coming out very nice as well. I'm sure you can even see that it's very nice already. Back to my makeup. I am defining the lips. I am defining until I'm done with defining the lips. So after defining the lips with my brown lip stain, I'm going to go in with a new lip stain in the middle to form an ombre effect. And this new lip stain, I can't remember the name of the brand. I can't remember where I even got it from, but it's very nice and I love it. And I'm just going to put it in the middle of the lips and use my beauty blender. Use my blending brush to blend it with the brown to give this ombre effect. So guys, this is the outcome of the look. My camera did not record the part where I was doing the gloss and the bronzer, but this is basically all we did. The hair is coming up very bomb and very nice. Please, I'll give you the description of the hairstylist in my description box below. Kindly give us a thumbs up if you like this video. Kindly subscribe and comment in the comment section. We'll see you in our next video. Thank you very much. I love you. Mwah.